Tonight on Treasure Hunt, we're in Arizona. This is Tombstone, the heart of the Wild West. And here's where the gunfight at the OK Corral took place back in 1881. Yes, Doc Holliday and Wyatt Earp took on the fearsome Clanton gang. And tonight we take on 5 fearsome clues from cowboy gunslinging action. Stay tuned on Treasure Hunt.
Hello and welcome to Treasure Hunt, the show where our contestants try to solve 5 cryptic clues to find our hidden treasure and win themselves up to £2,000. Now today our show is coming from the United States and we know that Susie is somewhere in Arizona. Now, Arizona is known as the Grand Canyon State, a vast, beautiful expanse of land blessed with amazing natural landscapes such as deserts, forests, mountains and, of course, canyons. It's also home to several major cities such as Phoenix and Flagstaff. And it has America's most famous road running through it, Route 66, through the Wild West. Arizona is most definitely, therefore, cowboy country. And trying to rustle up the answers for us today are our contestants, Liz Kingston and Claire Martin. Hello to you both.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Now, tell us a bit about yourself. You're both students, aren't you?
Yeah.
We're both studying at the University of Liverpool. I'm studying law.
And I'm doing medicine.
There's some skills there, though, perhaps, that may come in useful today, rustling through those reference books and things like that.
Yeah, we're hoping so. I mean, we both do quite a lot of problem-solving categories, so we're hoping that'll come in handy today.
But if you did win the prize, £2,000 up for grabs, I know you're both students, would some of that go to paying off some of those debts?
I think a little bit of it would have to.
And to help you do that, we've got quite a lot of reference works here for you. We've got Reference Corner here, a load of books here, Who's Who in the Movies, Modern Dictionary of Modern Quotations, things like that. And more specifically, just behind you there, you'll see we've got 1 or 2 tourist leaflets of the areas that Susie's going to be in there. Now, we also have a computer here to help you. I see your eyes lighting up. We're not on the internet because that might be too easy for you, but we do have a CD-ROM there, which has quite a lot of information on that. Are you feeling confident?
Yeah,
I
quite
think
confident.
so.
Well, best of luck to you. Let's now find out exactly where Susie is for us today. Susie, how are you and where are you?
I'm freezing cold and I'm in the desert. I'm in Tucson Mountain Park in Arizona. Of course, as you said, Arizona is famed for the desert, and what a fantastic scene you've got there behind you. That's Golden Gate Mountain, the backdrop for tons and tons of John Wayne films. And this cactus behind you here is called a saguaro. And there's more saguaro in this state than any other state in America, which is fairly obvious when it's all desert, really. But that's where I am, Tucson Mountain Park. And it's not hot, it's cold. Look at the goosebumps on my arm.
Oh, Susie, our heart's bleeding for you as we shiver in the British winter here. But let's switch on the map, illuminate the map, and work out where. Let's say it again for us, Susie. Tucson.
OK, Tucson Mountain Park.
Tucson Mountain Park. We're going to place our helicopter on top of you there, Susie. And without further ado, let's get started. Let's start the clock and I'll read out the first clue. Here we go. Clue number 1. Your mission, Saint X marks the spot. The white doves inside where Hippomenes and Atalanta lie. If you want to read that again. I think you might help me with that pronunciation there as being the medical student.
While you're repeating that, we'll get into our helicopter.
Your mission, Saint X marks the spot.
We've got Jim on helicopter today, our very own Arizona cowboy, and Simon and Guy on camera as always. I'll show them to you later. Right, let's go, boys. Let's get in. OK.
Maybe if I get some stuff out about Tucson and have a look and see if there's anything in the
Plenty of
area.
leaflets
If you
there
maybe
behind
look
you.
on the map.
Yeah.
We are now in our helicopter.
Right, Susie's going to need some information
Okay,
pretty
Susie,
early on.
we're not quite sure what we're doing at the moment. We're having a look at this Saint... Oh, there's a Saint Xavier.
Yeah, St. Xavier.
X.
OK, Susie, that's south of your position. There's a San Xavier reservation. There's also San Xavier. as in a
sounds
town.
like it.
Okay, so if you can head south of your position.
South, please. Come
Yeah,
here,
with
south,
Route
please.
19.
Thank you very much to San Xavier.
That's
San
the
Javier.
Saint X. Now, what do you think this has got to do with mission? Your mission? Do you think that is just the task in front of her, or could it be something else?
Mission. What's at St
So we're
Xavier?
going south, so we're going to go over Highway 86. But if you just look at here, it's a spectacular sight. Look at that. That's the Arizona desert for you, Tucson Mountain Park. Loads of films have been made here.
Susie, we're thinking maybe some kind of church or something, something to do with missionary. Hang on a sec. There's a place called the Mission Church of San Xavier del Bac, which I'm not sure
with the
whereabouts
Spanish
that is. But that's the, I'm just thinking mission and missionary maybe. So maybe if you could, I don't know whereabouts, Claire, could you have a look and see if you can find it on the map maybe?
Yeah.
And I'll have a look into this. Yeah, it's the Mission Church of San Xavier.
There's a San Xavier Reserve there, isn't
So
there?
maybe-
Yeah, it's probably going to be on the reserve.
I can see mission signposted.
Okay, Susie, it's actually right along on Route 19, so you're going to go.
Along Route 19, you want us to travel down.
Claire, look what we have
Yeah.
here. I just picked
Okay.
out from the leaflets there. Actually, a rental car map. As good as any. More detail here. We've got the San Xavier Indian Reservation.
Okay.
And within it there, the San Xavier Mission.
Mission.
Okay.
Okay, Susie, are you happy where you're travelling to?
We're heading towards Highway 19 to go down there, so
I just found something quite interesting.
Yeah.
There's something here that says Watkins' image of San Xavier showing how the white dove stands as a beacon in the desert. I'm not sure if maybe the white dove, if it refers to the church, maybe. Maybe it's like a
church.
nickname for the church.
That sounds pretty good.
So,
Okay, Liz, I'm going to check their potamy.
So
Economies.
we were saying the mission.
So we think
it has
the
a
mission
nickname.
is-
It is known as the White
white-
Dove.
maybe known as the
Presumably,
White Dove, yeah.
it will stand out in the
Yeah.
desert there for Susie as she
for
approaches
people to
it.
see. Yeah, so Susie, maybe you're looking out for like a white building because it's talking about the white dove.
white building. Okay, so that's referring to the white of the. All right, what about the next part of the clue? Have you had a crack at that yet?
The next bit about inside the white dove, where is it Hippomenes?
Hippomenes, I think. We're struggling with this one.
Maybe
I'm not
maybe
getting
there's
up
some,
anything
maybe they're like
but I'm getting something hot.
maybe they're like statues of some kind, like maybe I
And
don't
something on
know.
Hesperus.
Should we find out?
Yeah, we'll just
Anything
have a
on the
look and see if there's
CD-ROM there?
anything in here.
So if I go
Everyone's
then
Greek mythology,
to
renowned
this
for
white
future
building,
features.
Yeah, go
white
inside the
machine,
church
go
maybe,
inside and look
looking for
some
statues.
Hippomenes and Atalantis.
Yeah.
Can you see it at all, Susie? It should shine out in the desert. From the photograph of it, it looks quite large and very white.
Does it?
It's got like two what we call possible bell towers and a very ornate front across it with a road running across the front of it. It's got one of the sides, the left-hand side as you look at it, has got a cross on the very top of it, on the top of kind of like a dome.
Uh-huh. Let me just... Right. Thank you for that very exact description. I think I might be able to see it ahead of me.
Okay.
If you look... I don't know if you can see, Guy, there. Just between those two parts of that mountain, straight through, it's like looks like some kind of white church domes on it. Or so,
Yeah, it has got a dome behind the two tall towers.
yeah, I think we can see it because there's obviously not many buildings that look like that in the desert, so I think we're pretty safe with that one. So give us, I reckon, two minutes.
Okay,
Susie,
fantastic.
there's a little bit of information here about Atalanta. It's a poetic drama by Swinburne, which was published 1865. Talks about the story of the hunting of the wild boar sent by Artemis to ravage Calydon in revenge for its neglect of her.
Oh.
Could be barking at the wrong tree there,
she's,
maybe.
oh right, presents the spoils to the virgin athlete and huntress Atalanta.
Aha.
So, just wondering whether it's some kind of like a Greek figure or a painting maybe of
Some,
her.
like, figure or painting.
maybe not,
Susie, have you
actually.
sighted the mission yet?
Yes, I can see it ahead
Great.
of me. Just, it's scenery around here. It looks absolutely incredible. You won't believe it when you see it?
OK, we've got some more information for you on these Greek figures.
There's a reference of Hippomenes and Atalanta together. It says it was talking about races, and it says in one race, Hippomenes or Milanion, oh, there's another name for it, was given 3 of the golden apples of the Hesperides by the goddess Aphrodite. When he dropped them, Atalanta stopped to pick them up and so lost the race. So there's a reference of the 2 of them together.
With golden apples.
Golden
Right.
apples.
So don't pick up your golden apples if you drop them in a race.
I mean, we're saying where they lie.
Okay. Well, as soon as I get in there, I'll tell you what I can see. But we've got a couple of minutes to go until we can land, I think.
Oh, Atalanta was turned into a lion, apparently.
Oh.
Because she wasn't grateful to Aphrodite.
OK, so
maybe
Atalanta
lions.
was turned into a lion. OK, maybe we're looking for that.
looking for a statue of a lion or a picture of a lion.
A lion
maybe.
to bear in mind, Susie, when you get in there.
That might be useful, maybe.
So be grateful and don't pick up your apples so far.
Don't drop your apples.
Don't drop. Steady, Dermot, steady. You know what he's like, Dermot.
OK, well, we've got some photographs here.
Listen, Claire, I think you're very exact. You're very good.
Thank you.
I think you might win today.
Don't tempt fate now, Susie.
No.
Don't put them off. They're doing well.
There's an artist called Rennie Guido, who did, oh, thank you, Susie, who did a fresco called Aurora, and in one of them, this is Claire's thing that she found.
So you found out, are these the lions?
I think they could possibly be lions, but it's actually said they've possibly stolen in 19... Oh, no, the original ones were stolen, so they're still there.
So these are copies?
Yeah.
OK.
Liz, we've actually...
OK, Liz, we found some stuff over here if you want to come and have a look.
Okay, let me update you. I can see it in front of me, and you want me to land there, don't you?
Yeah, go
and
inside.
go inside, please, Susie.
Okay, well, can we land, Jim, as close as we can, please, to there? That'd be fantastic.
The mysteries concerning the angels on either side of the sanctuary and the lions that guard it add to an intriguing element to the elegance evident in the church's sanctuary.
Really short for time, so we're going as quick as we can. Now, it's quite big. Right, Liz, Claire, Dermot.
Susie, we need you to go inside. Inside, there's a picture of the inside of the church.
In the domed part.
And inside the church, there's 2 lions that are probably near the altar, I'm thinking, because that looks like the entrance there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe if you could look between,
Right, yes.
maybe between the
There are the
lions.
pews.
'Cause it's saying, because there was that mention of Hippomenes or Atalanta being turned into a lion. So maybe looking for lions and the statues that are possibly there. It's saying where they lie, so maybe around the feet of the lions or something.
The white dove's inside where Hippomenes and Atalanta lie.
Yeah, something around the lions, Susie. There should be 2 statues, apparently.
We're just landing now. Right,
Great,
there we go. Thank
brilliant.
You.
Oh, she's off.
Thanks, Jim. Let's go.
Come on, Susie.
Run, Susie, run.
Okay, so we've got the building straight ahead. Are you all right, Guy?
Yeah, come on.
Bumpy.
Anything else in there, Claire, at all? About...
Anything we can do? Until we get to those lions.
Until we get to the
Yeah.
lions, don't think we can.
Right, 2 lions. Do you know why it's all right when you're in England? Because everybody knows Treasure Hunt. I think everybody's going to think we're mad here.
They are, perhaps.
Just
but...
smile.
Just tell them you're a
Smile,
limey.
that's it, smile.
Okay, straight. Oh, my God. Excuse me. Thank you.
So, Susie,
Hello.
what can you see? Are you outside?
Going inside now.
You're going inside now, great.
You warmed up yet, Susie?
I think she'll let that one pass. She'll soon warm up.
2 lions.
Right, Susie,
Can you see the lions?
see the lions?
I've got it. Stop the clock. Stop the clock.
Brilliant.
Oh, well done.
Thank you.
Hello, really? We didn't know where you were.
It was exactly where you said. There's
Excellent.
2 lions, and they've sort of got their paws like this. And it's in between their paws.
Oh, great.
So just tell us a little bit about it, Susie, what you can see.
It's stunning. It's really gorgeous. At the altar end, it's fantastically ornate.
Yes, I mean, if you were just to walk into the inside of that and you didn't know where you were, you would think you were walking into somewhere in rural Spain, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you certainly wouldn't think that you were in the middle of the desert in Arizona, definitely. And I think because I'm wearing blue in the desert, I look like some sort of alien that's landed here, running around.
Right, well done, Liz and Claire. You've got our first clue correct, where the Hippomenes and Atlanta lay. Susie found our clue for us. That's the good news. More good news is that you've won £100 so far. So well done on that as well. Unfortunately, though, you've dropped a little bit of time, just under a minute behind, about 45 seconds, to try to catch up on the next couple of clues. And do remember, on clues 2 and 3, we run straight into them. We don't stop the clock again until the end of clue 3. So, Susie, you've caught your breath. You're back with the helicopter, and I believe you've repositioned a bit. Where are you now?
Well, while you guys were chatting, we thought we'd have a little fly over the desert and see what we could find. And we're actually, at the moment, if you look down at a spectacular view, it's over Davis Monthan Air Force Base. Now, what you can see are just thousands and thousands of aircraft. There's literally over 12,000 aircraft down here. They're not all military. There's tons of other aircraft too.
It's so dry there, they don't have to put them in hangars.
No, exactly. So the humidity keeps them in great condition. So if they need to go back into service, they're right there. And there's literally thousands. It's an amazing sight.
Well, we'll know what we need to do if we need to pick up a second-hand helicopter, Susie.
Don't say that.
Are you ready, guys?
Yeah.
Susie, if you would, for us, can you read clue number 2?
Absolutely. I'm still very positive. Ready? Start the clock. SE or southeast. It's near Colossal for the Spanish burnt post. Get Casablanca's bogey to ring and you'll be flagging.
OK, Susie, we'll get working on that. I'll just read it out again. SE, it's near Colossal for the Spanish burnt post. Get Casablanca's bogey to ring and you'll be flagging. First thoughts, Liz and Claire.
This burnt post, I'm not sure about. Casablanca.
Colossal, we need to give her a
Colossal.
position.
Let's start at the beginning.
Let's
What might
start.
SE mean?
Southeast.
Yeah,
Oh,
OK, Susie,
Susie.
right.
we think SE means fly
Yeah,
southeast.
Susie. Do you want to start moving maybe southeast?
Move southeast.
Yeah.
And it's near
Well, we're just trying to
Colossal.
work out what
She's
this,
here.
Here. Let's see.
what this is going on.
Jim, can we fly southeast, please? Thank you very much.
Colossal Cave Mountain Park.
Oh!
There's a place called Colossal Cave Mountain Park, spelled Colossal. Can you see if you can find
That's
it on
it,
the map
right, that
there?
sounds like it.
It's heading southeast. It's Cave Mountain
Colossal
Park.
Cave Mountain
Where is it
Park.
on this map?
I think it's
We're
probably
just
off
trying to
this
find
map.
it at the moment, Susie. We're not really having much luck in finding it.
Might actually be in the Spanish.
Let's try, Ellen, we've got a bigger... Here, let's try this one.
Yeah.
I can see it on the map.
Can you see it,
Colossal
Susie?
Cave.
You've got it.
Oh, I
Yes.
can see it. It's
Yeah,
just
got
underneath.
it. Got it, yeah.
Okay, do you want to head towards there, Susie?
Okay,
That would be
right.
really great if you could do that.
I'll go wherever you would like me to go.
Yeah, towards the...
Colossal Cave,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to go to the Colossal Cave then, please.
Right,
Yeah.
this
Maybe
next bit
we-
about...
maybe
but
we've
it
got a
says it's
tourist
near.
leaflet
The thing
about
is,
this.
It said it's near Colossal.
It's near Colossal for the Spanish burnt post. We need to crack that. We've
If I
got
just
an
have a
English
little look in
Spanish.
here. If I
Afraid
throw
not
water-
my strong point.
What's a Spanish burnt post then?
We suspect it's probably a place name which
Oh,
is
hang on a
Spanish
sec.
for burnt
Could it
post.
be
Here
La
we go.
Posta Quemada?
Whoa!
Don't expect me to pronounce that again. La Posta Quemada.
Oh, hang on. Did somebody Spanish just walk into the studio?
Oh, lovely. Wow. And there's a reference
so
here on
flattering,
it. It says,
Susan.
while in the park, you can visit La Posta Quemada, a working ranch that dates back to the 1870s. I'm assuming that is Spanish burnt post, because post,
Burnt
posta
post,
sounds
yes,
like
they're
post.
called ranches, things like that.
Yeah, that sounds like it. So if you head for there, it's a ranch that's nearby. It's
Is
not
it an-
actually on the site, I think.
So it's not a cave. Are we going into a cave or not?
We're just trying to work it out.
Spread 'em.
Oh, right. It's in the mountain park. There's a mountain park which includes the cave and La Posta Quemada Ranch Museum. So you're looking for the Ranch Museum on the actual the mountain park. So I
Okay,
don't know if you can
just
see
check
it on
that
there. I'll have a
Quemada that
look
it
on
does
here.
mean burnt.
Okay, let me just. So we're going down to Colossal Cave.
Here we go.
Okay.
Quemador means burner.
That'll do.
Quemar means to burn.
Okay.
So I'm assuming...
And we can assume posta means post.
Posta
Let's just take a
probably
wild
means
guess.
post.
Yeah.
So we'll go with that one, Susie.
Okay.
So it's the La Posta Quemada Ranch Museum that you're looking for.
So I'm looking for a ranch.
Yeah, you're looking for a ranch there, Susie. I don't know if there's any maybe maps about it.
Yeah, I'll see whether I
I'm
can.
just going to see if I can find it in this book here.
Is the ranch in the cave, in the Colossal Cave
They
Park?
say, yeah, we think it's in the park itself,
park,
Susie.
but it's not in the cave.
No.
Okay.
What can you see, Susie?
Desert and mountains. I can see. Actually, that is the truth.
Tumbleweed?
At the moment. Bit of tumbleweed just flying past. That normally comes past when I tell a joke.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. Beat me to it.
Oh, it's quite a big ranch, so we need to really not.
I'm just going over a sort of small mountain range, or just about to go over a small mountain range.
Susie, we're just thinking, we've got to narrow down because that ranch is actually quite big. So we're thinking about this second part of the clue, get Casablanca's bogey to ring, and you'll be flagging. So if I look at... It's Humphrey Bogart,
Humphrey
isn't
Bogart,
it, who is
Casablanca.
in it? So Humphrey?
What did he play? What was he called?
Shall I go and have a look? I'll go and have a look at Casablanca.
Yeah, check
if you
that.
can have a quick look
Let's
on
have a
here.
look through
And we'll
this.
have a look in
We've got a
there.
guide to films here.
Find.
Find out what bogey played. What was he called in Casablanca?
What was his name in Casablanca?
I really don't. That's a bit behind before my time, Susie, I'm afraid.
Well, ask Dermot. Ask Dermot, he'll know.
Yeah.
He knows about all those things.
We're just having a look for Casablanca
I'll do my
now.
Humphrey Bogart impersonation in a moment. Then you really will see the tumbleweed.
Come on, do it, Dermot.
No chance. No chance whatsoever.
Go on. What's the matter with you?
Right, Casablanca.
If you come back, you can do the Ingrid Bergman part.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, who was who? Right, Humphrey Bogart played Rick Blaine.
Rick's Bar.
Rick Blaine.
Yeah.
Let's see what it says. I came to Casablanca for the waters. No, I won't even try the accent. It says Rick. So,
Now, one thing I know about Susie
Is
is
it
she's
Belle?
terribly good at making friends with strange people.
Yeah.
If there is anyone there, let's see if there is.
Yeah.
Might be worth asking if they are actually called Rick or something like that. There's
That's a good idea.
There's a
yeah,
starting
maybe
point.
it's like Rick, yeah. Rick Blaine. Maybe the guy's name is Rick Blaine. There's something about to ring. Maybe there's like a ranch bell, Claire was
You ring a
saying.
bell.
Yeah.
Bell,
There's
and
a
you'll
bell
be
for you to
flagged.
look for.
Now, what specifically am I looking for?
You're looking
We're
for the
thinking for a
ranch
bell, like a bell and a
headquarters.
flag or something together.
And we think it could be
Yeah.
a
Maybe there's
man
like a-
called Rick.
Perhaps a man called Rick.
Yes,
because,
whether or not he's wearing a Bogart-type
he's,
raincoat and trilby, who knows?
Yeah.
So you're asking me to land in the desert and look for a man called Rick?
Yeah,
Yeah.
very specific as ever, aren't we?
It's good, isn't it? Right, I think that's probably all we're going to get from that one at the moment.
What about the ring bit?
Yeah,
we're just
what is
looking
about
at
this
it,
ring
what
is that
does it
we're
say?
thinking about and the flagging bit. You'll be flagging.
I already am flagging.
We're only on the second clue.
I know. That's what I can see at the moment. So we're just flying it over this dip. You can see some more of those saguaros up there, the cacti.
It's
of
a
Arizona.
working cattle ranch since the 1870s. You can go riding and rambling. We want no rambling from you, Susie, or
No.
indeed no overnight rides.
Oh, it looks like they've done quite a lot of filming here, Susie.
Okay, I can see it.
It looks like they've done quite a lot of filming here. There's all sorts
Oh,
of...
really?
Yeah,
So
all
lots of-
sorts of different films have been
Lots of film links.
done
I
here,
might
yeah.
have filmed a John Wayne film here.
No Humphrey Bogart films. You said
No,
John Wayne,
no.
more likely, isn't it?
I
Yeah.
think so, yeah. Yeah, they're very fond of John Wayne in this part of the world, as you can imagine.
Right, so Susie, can you see a landing spot yet? Where's best for you to land?
We need to land as close as we can, Jim, to this ranch. You can just see on the left-hand side over here, the working ranch.
I mean, on our map, Susie, we've got a car park here, which is near the riding stables and the ranch headquarters.
I think we can land pretty close. I think we...
I suspect if you could get in there and holler for Rick.
Yeah.
Do you know when you ring?
Going to land as soon as we can, so land, Jim, wherever we can. That'd be fantastic. And then I've got to ask for Rick. There's some horses here, and knowing everyone at Treasure Hunt,
Susie, do you think there could be any... Is there any sort of cattle or anything that you can see there, or...
just saying, actually, I can just see some horses, and there are some cattle.
Because there's... Claire was saying something about ringing, maybe to do with, like, lassoing cattle. You round up,
yes.
ringing, like rounding up, maybe.
Good thought.
So,
That's what they're doing, actually.
are they rounding up at the moment?
They look like they're rounding up some cattle.
do you want to
so-
maybe, like, land near them and see if one of them is Rick, a cowboy called
Don't scare
Rick?
the cows, though.
Yeah, please don't scare the cows. We don't want to start a stampede. Flagging. You'll be flagging.
Let me grab a dictionary.
Think of some things to
Okay,
do
let
with
me
that.
tell you what I can see.
OK, Susie.
It's like South Fork, Dallas, back on. There's 4 cowboys on horses. There's some cattle, and they're sort of looks like they're training to round up the cattle or something like that.
How long before you land, Susie?
I'm landing right now.
Great.
And I'm going to go and ask and see if I can find out where
See if one
Rick is.
of them's called Rick.
Right, let me leave that there with you, Jim. Thank you very much.
Get him to ring and you'll be flagging.
Yeah.
Excuse me a minute.
No,
Right, let's see if we can find a rig. Hello?
could be,
Flagging is like you're tired.
Yeah.
could be a ring.
No.
Is he wearing a ring?
Yeah.
You know those big cowboy type rings?
Hello?
Flag-
Oh,
Okay, that is
hang on a minute.
Is that Rick?
Are you called Rick?
Oh,
Are you Rick? Hello? I found Rick.
great.
Hello, how are you?
Good.
What's your horse called?
Cheyenne.
Cheyenne. Fantastic. Look, that's a beautiful horse. I don't know what I'm doing now.
Are they
Rick,
like rounding up cattle?
Has he got a
or something?
ring?
Have they got
Yes.
a ring of cattle or?
Has he got a ring?
have you,
Don't know
This
what.
lasso, possibly.
Yeah, maybe his lasso. Has he got a lasso, Susie?
a lasso. He has got a lasso.
Has he got a clue on it?
Is this a lasso?
Is this what?
Is there a
lasso
place
here.
where they, you know, ring?
It is.
Where
Yeah,
they
corral or
the
something.
corral?
Right, there's some small. Are they?
Asking for some cowboy terminology.
Yeah.
Terminology. Just say ring to him, and what does it mean?
There's some cattle in here.
Yeah.
Is that the cattle ring?
Really?
Cattle.
Ring.
No, there's three. Oh, there's three orange flags in the middle.
Flagging.
flagging.
Excellent.
Right,
Go for the
okay.
flags. Because we're talking about flags and
Yeah,
the clues, so go for those, please.
You can get
Want me
to
to go
them.
look at the
Yeah.
flags?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
Quickly, run.
Quick, Susie.
Have I got to go with Rick to look at the flags?
Doesn't matter. Just
Yeah,
go for the flags.
Go. Probably for your own
Put your right
safety,
foot
go
right
with
on
Rick.
the
Remember, we're not
line.
stopping the clock after this,
Don't know
too.
if I can
If
do
we
that,
get it,
these
we're going
days,
straight
Rick.
on.
Put your
So
right foot there.
get ready.
There you go.
Okay, I'm
Right
just
over.
getting on the horse.
Oh,
Getting on a horse.
Get on your horse.
you're right,
Okay.
Susie.
On your
Hold
horse.
on to me.
You're all right
Hold
there.
on to you.
Yes.
Well, say yee-haw and get in that
Go,
ring.
get to the flags.
Get to the flags,
Yeah, get
yes,
to the
please.
flags.
Okay, there's three flags. Do you have any particular?
We want the one that's got the clue on it.
Yeah.
That's the one that we want. Are they really far apart, Susie, or
Say it again.
are they quite close to each other, or really far apart?
They're quite far apart. There's the three are sort of in a row.
Well, go for the nearest one.
Yeah, the nearest one first, please.
Where's Guy? Oh, they're all the way down there, are they? Okay, fine. All right, let me have a look in here. Let me see if there's one in here. No, move on. Quick,
God,
quick,
next
quick,
one,
no,
next
no,
one.
next one. Please don't let it be the last one.
So it's the way.
And we need that read out as soon as you get it. Stop giggling.
Sorry. Run, Susie.
No, go. I can see it.
The mind boggles, doesn't it? I don't know what's going on with that. All I can hear is the giggling.
I could never have been in a cowboy movie. Stop! Don't stop the clock. Oh no, it's stuck.
Have you got it?
Have you got it? Go.
Hang
Reach
on.
out.
Read it out.
Pull it.
Just get rid of that. Sorry about that. Hang on.
When you get your breath back. Now we're losing time
Plenty of
here.
time here, Susie.
You're over here. Just
Take the local underground through the elves' kingdom to the cloth cellar. To be or not to be? That's the question. No, that's the answer.
okay. Take the local underground through the Elves' Kingdom to the Cloth Centre. To be or not to be? That is the answer.
Susie, I reckon maybe
Right.
this underground, maybe they're talking about the caves. So you want
Caves.
to get maybe towards the caves.
Right now, where were the caves in relation to the ranch?
There's actually, I saw something
Okay.
on elves on here. Kingdom of the Elves.
Right, we're onto this already,
Okay, where's
Susie.
that other map gone that we
Am I
have?
coming off this side? Okay, thank you very much.
Susie,
Thank you, you're
are you
a
heading
complete
towards the
star.
caves?
Thank you.
Very
Thank you
quickly.
Very much. To the cave, yes. Come on, guys.
Oh, that's
Thank
brilliant.
you.
And
Which
and
way? This way.
Claire's just going to try and direct you now. There's a specific part of the
Okay.
cave that you want to look for.
Now you've won
Part of
another
the cave,
£200
thank
for
you.
this. So you've got £300 in the bank. We really need to get a shift on.
Okay, Susie, are you near the cave yet?
I'm not in the helicopter yet. Hang on.
Susie, actually, we don't want you to go to the elves. We want you to go to a bit called the draperies.
Now, why
Because
do
the
you-
draperies are cloth
Okay,
cellar.
drapery.
So-
Okay, so what are we
So
talking
that's
about here?
next-
These are caves.
It's
Yeah.
like
A
a
cave
section
system.
of the cave that you want.
Yes.
Called the
So you have to
draperies.
go into the
Drapery.
cave.
Draperies.
Yeah, drapery is part of the cave.
Where is it in
Drapery
relation to the
cave.
ranch, just to get Susie
Okay,
going?
it's actually just north of the
Due
ranch.
north.
Due north of the ranch, Susie. And there's actually another parking area.
Right. Stop all talking at once. Somebody tell me where to go. North
Okay,
of the ranch.
Yeah, north of the ranch. Okay, you should have a bit of a river, a wash running down the right-hand side of you.
A river, a wash. We're running down the right-hand side.
Have you got that? You should be able to pick it up from the ranch. Doesn't matter if you haven't. And the cave is only a couple of minutes ahead of
Cave. So you want us to go to the cave?
Yeah,
Please.
definitely.
To the cave system itself, the colossal
Yeah.
cave system. That will be, solving this clue, that will be the local underground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take the local underground through the Elves Kingdom. There is a
through the
cave
kingdom- there's called
called
the Kingdom of the Elves.
Kingdom of the Elves.
Elves.
Through
And then
that
to the
cloth cellar.
which is a drapery. So,
Another cave called
Yeah.
the Drapery. Okay.
So that's what it would be.
Now, what about the last bit? While Susie is getting there, can we help her with to be or not to be?
So I've
That's
got to go to a cave called the Drapery. Is that right? That sounds right. Okay. So we're leaving the ranch. What's this here? What's that?
That's one of our eccentric people that out here.
No way! That's a house!
Yeah, it's a house.
Incredible!
He's got a train up here underground.
Right.
Looks like Noah's Ark.
That's amazing! Oh, we're near the cave because we're really behind for time.
About a minute, less than a minute.
Okay. We think about a minute. That you were just looking at there is actually a house of an eccentric person that lives out here in Arizona. Amazing. Imagine living there. Okay, we think about a minute to go until we get to the cave.
Minute to the
Okay,
cave.
right, we're just
So-
trying to work out this bit about to be or not to be. That is the answer.
Okay, 2B. 2B! Is that pencil? Lead? B?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
could be to do with lead.
Ah, now Susie could be
Like
on to
lead in the mountain or something.
graphite. That's what pencils are
Different
made out
types of
of.
stones.
Ah, well done. What have we found
right.
here?
Hooray! I've got something right.
Okay,
Maybe.
gemstones of the world.
Okay, we're going to try and land as soon as we get there.
Okay.
You can see the cave entrance, can you?
Yeah, I can. It's just over to my left-hand side over here. I
Okay,
believe
Susie,
that's-
when you get into the cave,
Yes.
you're going to have to bet. It seems to be like a path, and there's actually a fork in the path when you get. So you're actually going to have to bear right when you get to a bit of a fork. It'll want to go to the left, but actually come round to the right and follow it all the way round to the right.
They're right at the fork.
Yeah.
Through the Kingdom of the Elves.
Yeah.
that's that.
Hopefully it'll be
If I'm going
signposted.
into a cave.
To
Yeah,
the
you're going into a
draperies.
cave.
Yeah.
Listen. If I'm going into a cave, I might lose you for a little while.
Yeah, that's
Right,
fine.
okay.
Well, we'll try and give you as much information as we
thinking
can
just-
before you get there.
Lead or...
Yeah. Okay. Just landing now. So I'm going. So into the cave. Take the right-hand fork.
And then you're actually going to come to another junction past the Crystal Forest, and you'll go through the Kingdom of the Elves to the Draperies.
You're right. Nearly lost Simon then for a minute. Okay, so right, let's repeat that again then. So to the cave.
Go
Into
through the
the
cave
cave,
entrance and
to the
bear
right-hand
to the
fork.
right
Right,
for the
yeah.
Kingdom of the Elves.
And it's going to
It's
bend
going-
round and follow it
Okay.
all the way around, get to the Kingdom of the Elves, go through the Kingdom of the Elves to the Draperies. And we'll try and get you some more information before you get there.
Okay, I'm just.
There's not really a lot here on the
towards the
computer, I'm afraid.
entrance. I don't know why I brought my map with me, for goodness sake.
You never know, it might be useful.
Is this the entrance to the cave? Is this the entrance to the cave? Thank you. Hello. Hello, everybody. Oh, I need a torch. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Maybe they used to mine the
Let's
graphite
go.
there and use it for pencils.
Or lead
So we're
from
going into
pencils.
the cave. Oh, it's warm down here. Yeah, fantastic.
Susie, we need to
Yeah.
know about pencils. Can you ask them about pencils?
Blair Witch. Yes, pencils. Do I need to ask before I go in?
Just ask them, do they
Yeah.
know
just
anything
go.
to do with
Let's go,
pencils,
'cause we-
lead, graphite, anything that looks like a pencil?
Right. I'm in the cave.
Oh, I think we've lost her there.
Going downstairs. I don't think that you can hear me in the studio, so I'm going to carry on talking. So she said, keep going down. This is the only way we can go.
I'm just trying to see here. There's
we
not
go.
really very
Just
much
got a lot
about
of
Buildings
lines.
outside mid-30s, you can have a
I think the
tour.
boys are going to fall
saying
over.
about that although water won't seep through the limestone cracks to create the cave's stalactites and stalagmites,
Ah.
flowstone, helictites and boxwork. The
Stalactites
interior is now
and
very dry
stalagmites.
and
The
very
tights
nice and
come
warm.
down and the mites go up. That's all I remember from my geography. Oh, look here as well. Look here. You'll learn about the cave's history if you take the tour, but not where the outlaws apparently hid their $60,000 in gold. Well, if you don't get our prize, you can always have
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that one.
Right-hand fork, she said. So down here. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah,
we can,
please,
Susie.
Susie.
Pencil. Anybody you can ask
Anything
about.
to do with lead or
Lead.
Pencil, I think, is the key. There's
Pencil,
2B.
maybe. Yeah.
I've taken the right fork.
Okay.
yeah? You need to carry on round.
Okay, I've got them.
Cast the bit that's the Kingdom of the Elves, Susie.
You're going to come to the Crystal Forest first, and then...
Hang on. Where is this? Where am I now?
You should be... Are you inside the cave?
Kingdom of the Elves.
You should go past the Kingdom of the Elves and then on to the next bit, which is called the Draperies.
The draperies.
Yeah.
God, it's amazing. Hang on. I'm trying to get through. Oh, yeah, I can see an opening here. Are you still with me, guys? You're
Yeah,
sure?
we're still
Yeah.
there, Susie.
Are those stalactites or called anything?
Drapery. What do I do in the drapery room?
Well,
Do
looking
they
at
have names,
pencils
anything
or-
like that? Have
Or
they got
any
nicknames?
sort of characters that are written there.
Is there anything to do with pencils or lead or graphite here?
I can't tell you that.
No, please, because I'm asking you.
I can tell you that it's going to be in this room, yes.
Crystal Forest Dinosaur, Bandit
what-
Legend.
What's the biggest...
Is there
Head for the biggest
Can
stalactite
you
or
describe
stalagmite.
the room to us, Susie?
Yeah, it's like it's sort of like an opening, and there's what am I looking for?
We're looking for, I would guess, something that looks like... What do we find?
It's
a
pigment
pencil.
that they used to paint their
Just maybe it's
pottery,
just in
possibly.
here.
Any
Stop!
great-
Stop!
You found something excellent.
Right, stop the clock. Now tell us where you found it.
Hang on. Is this got a special name? Oh, what's it called?
The pencil.
This is called the pencil.
Oh, that's it.
Can you come over here? What's your name?
My name's Mickey, like Mickey Mouse.
Hi, Mickey. So this is called the pencil. What's it made out of?
This is actually going to be Escabrosia limestone. And
Right.
It's going to be the rock in the cave. And if you look, here's the eraser part of it.
Oh,
Here's the
I
body
see.
of it. And then the lead part of the pencil. That's why we call it the pencil rock.
Mickey, thank you very much.
Welcome. Congratulations.
Brilliant. Well done.
So you have won £300 on that clue. That's to add to the 300 you've already got. You have got £600 in the bank. So well done, you. Now you also have to catch up a bit of time. You're about a minute and a half behind. So let's really get Susie doing some work for us.
Okay.
Well, Dermot, and listen, Kate, while you've been deliberating over that clue, we've just taken off. We're next to a mountain, or a mountain, as they call it here.
All right.
And we've got a bit of turbulence there. It's the Arizona University. That's what it stands for. And they paint it at different times, but it's a bit of a landmark here.
Ah, yes, look, here we are. We have it on the detail
Oh, right.
here.
We're having experiencing a bit of turbulence in here.
OK, Susie, we've located you on the map here. Hopefully you've got your breath back. Should we start the clock and read out this all-important fourth clue? And remember, the clock doesn't stop again until you've either solved 4 and 5 or not done it.
Okay.
OK, Susie, let's go.
I don't know where it is.
Don't tell me you've lost it.
Talk amongst yourselves. No, I'm going to read it out in a second.
All right.
Okay, here we go. Out west, the confused old count has a saloon. So if you're on the wagon, Jack thinks they're magic.
OK, out west, the confused old counts have a saloon. So if you're on the wagon, Jack thinks they're magic. Out west,
Out
the
west,
confused
okay.
old
So west to
counts
where
have
you...
a saloon.
West to where she is, or...
Now, remember,
Susie,
you're 90 seconds
this old count,
behind.
maybe it's Dracula.
Yeah.
Susie, you know the old count?
Yes.
We're thinking it's maybe something to do with Dracula, but confused. Maybe they've mixed up the words, mixed up the letters of Dracula, like an anagram. It's maybe an anagram of Dracula.
That's anagram
Out west.
out
Something
west.
out west.
So west of
Some
west,
kind of
Susie,
anagram
is
of Dracula that's out west of the area.
the old counts. It could just be an anagram of old counts. Confused old counts. Have a look at this.
Sort of in the wrong part of the world for Dracula, aren't we? Really?
Heading west of Mountain A.
Confused old counts.
What do you think, Liz?
Have you
trying
got
to think.
anything?
Oh, right. There's a place called Old Tucson, Susie, which could be Old Cants that's been rearranged.
Confused old counts.
It
That's
looks
an
like
anagram
some
of old
kind
counts.
of maybe a fort or something, or
It's
a
in the
church.
San Diego National
yeah.
Monument.
So
Out
yeah.
west, the
Hey, do
confused
you
old
want to
counts have a
direct us
saloon.
here?
Oh, no, I'm not sure
And I'll
where
have
it
a
is
look
on
for
here.
this Old Tucson. Would you want to maybe direct from here across from the freeway?
Tucson.
Old Tucson, they
Old
have
Tucson,
a saloon.
Yeah.
Something that's a bar.
Yes.
So-
yeah.
Okay,
Imagine
where are you
knowing
now?
that and you just
I
being a
know.
student, eh?
Okay, where are you now, Susie?
Right, where exactly are we, Jim? Now?
Where do you want Susie to go? You wanted to go to Old
Head
Tucson.
towards
Old
Old
Tucson.
Tucson,
Now, are there
please,
any
Susie.
leaflets about this?
Euro National Monument. On your map, I'm just looking for it on here for
Are
you.
you on the car hire map?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We need to go west to Old Tucson.
Oh, Tucson.
Yes.
It is due west as far as we can tell.
And we are going west at the moment, aren't we?
Tucson Mountain Park, Arizona Desert Museum nearby, but the first thing you come across should be Old Tucson, which seems to be a cluster of
Oh, there we
buildings.
go, the Sanguro.
Should we find some? Should
I'm
we
just
see if there
having
are
a
any
look at
leaflets?
something on Old
Let's hit these
Tucson.
Arizona books.
I'll have a look
Old
over here.
Tucson, anything
Yeah.
interesting?
Oh, I can. Sorry, I'm with you. I can.
It
see
used
what
to be.
you-
Apparently, it's like a studios there. There's like a film studio, Susie.
Oh, really?
More
that's
films.
There. Yeah, lots and lots of films.
Tucson
there.
Studios.
Oh,
Okay, I've
there's
got quite a few leaflets
Right, there's a mention here, Susie, about the Grand Palace Saloon. So it says here, enjoy the hilarious entertainment in the Grand Palace Saloon, a large theatre with stage shows. So I think that's maybe the saloon that we're looking
That
for
sounds like
in Old
it.
Tucson. Yeah, so if you head for the Old Tucson Studios and
Old Tucson Studios.
yeah, it's like a film studio that's there,
Yeah.
and you're looking for this Grand Palace Saloon.
Hang on. I think this might be it down here. Just looking down to the left-hand side. Can we land as close to this gym as possible because we're really up against the clock?
Films they've shot in these studios include
Here, there's
Dirty
a
Dingus
leaflet here on
McGee.
Old Tucson Studios.
Have you?
Yeah,
I've
I've
got
got
where
one
it
here.
is. Does Susie know where she's going?
Just going to land within the next minute. I'm going and good to go into the saloon. And then
Yeah,
what
go
am I
for the
looking
saloon.
for?
Now, what about this other part of the clue? So, if you're on the wagon, Jack thinks they're magic. Is there anyone called Jack?
Yeah.
If you're on the wagon.
Is he on the wagon?
On the
Well,
wagon, maybe he's drunk.
maybe not.
I don't know.
Hold on a minute. Wagon. We're thinking westerns here. Stagecoaches, wagon
Old
trains.
Tucson Studios, absolutely right. And then we need to... Quick! If I had a parachute, I would jump.
Don't go that far, Susie.
We're experiencing massive turbulence here.
I'm just looking at the leaflet on Old Tucson
Okay.
Studios. Maybe you can have a look in one of the other guidebooks.
So here, let me just seeing they've shot more than 350 movies here. Rio Lobo, Death of a Gunfighter, and of course such television greats as Little House on the Prairie.
Maybe if we look at some of the films.
on, let's
that
go.
you've done here.
Come on,
Go
Simon!
and have a look at the films book, see if there's any reference to Old
to find
Tucson
a saloon.
Studios.
Or any reference to any.
A Jack.
Should we go through here? Thank you. Oh,
So if you're on the
If you're on the wagon, Jack.
thinks
sorry,
that-
we can't pay.
Drink.
Any kind of
As in-
wagon. Well, that's
Hello,
yeah,
thank
on
you.
the wagon, off the
Hello.
wagon.
Where's the saloon?
Go straight up Main Street.
Main Street. Okay, of course it's in the main street. It's a saloon, for goodness sake. Right, looking for the saloon. Hello, train. Oh, it's a bit like the Black Country Museum in Dudley, but in Arizona.
Yes.
Oh, we
Susie.
love the Black Country Museum.
Grand Palace Hotel Saloon.
Oh, hang on a sec. There's a thing here called
Go on.
Sir William Wiley's Elixir Show. I'm wondering if it's maybe some kind of show, because it says Jack thinks they're magic. Maybe there's a magic show that's going on at the saloon.
Show?
Yeah, because it said in the guidebook that it was famous for entertainment and shows.
Someone's been shot. Be quiet.
Keep yourself safe,
Oh
Susie.
my God.
Susie, where are you? What have you got for us?
Have I got to look for somebody called Jack?
Well,
I'd look inside. Yeah, look inside the actual saloon.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Sorry, are you Jack?
Am I Jack?
Yeah.
I ain't Jack.
Is he? Was he?
Okay, sure. Were you Jack?
Were you Jack?
Yeah.
You are Jack.
No.
He's not Jack.
Are you inside the saloon, Susie?
Shall I go into the saloon?
Yeah, can
Yeah,
you go
go
into
to
there,
the saloon.
please, and see what they can.
You're
you can
dead.
find.
Be quiet. Right.
now remember this wagon. Let's.
Oh no, there's a wagon.
there is
Oh
a
yeah,
wagon.
go and have a look at
Right.
the wagon,
See
Susie.
if there's anyone called Jack lurking
There's a wagon.
around.
Is there a Jack on the
Oh my
wagon?
God, there's wagons everywhere.
Won't be-
How about one next to the saloon?
Shout.
There's a... Yes, there is. Chuck wagon.
A chuck wagon? A jack wagon? Chuck wagon?
Chuck wagon.
Chuck,
Can you
Chuck
have a look
wagon.
on it,
Is there a
see-
Jack wagon?
Are you Jack?
Is there maybe,
Maybe
the
it's a
wagons?
type of
maybe,
wagon.
yeah.
Another wagon. Am I in the wrong wagon? There's Chuck wagon.
I'll have a look about
Big
saloons.
Jake.
There's maybe about wagons.
You're on the
Big
wagon.
Jake's barbecue. That's Jack, isn't it?
Chuck wagon. Now famous
that,
movies.
Sue?
What are the
Susie?
beans?
What's on it? Beans.
Beans.
Beans. Oh,
Beans
lovely.
Magic. Are they magic beans?
Magic beans.
Yeah, magic
Yeah,
beans.
that's-
Are they magic beans? Are they in... Ah!
Got it.
Got it. Read
Brilliant,
it out
brilliant.
straight away.
Next bit.
No
Read it
time.
out.
Read.
Oh my God! Oh my God! You're not going to believe this. Quick! Help me! Help me! Help me!
Read it.
Read it.
Help me! Thank you.
You dropped it.
I'm covered in beans.
Right.
The mind boggles. Come on.
Listen!
We're listening.
Read it. Past Big Jake, an iron horse, Clinton's AG, Clinton's ag, is catching a cow and a clue.
OK, past Big Jake, an iron horse, brackets, Clinton's AG, is catching a cow and a clue. Any ideas?
An iron horse, doesn't that
Iron
refer
horse.
to like railways?
Railroad.
Yeah,
and
railroad.
trains and things. Susie, is there like a railway or something on the site?
Yes, there's a train ahead.
Is there a train? Go towards the
Yeah,
train
go
because an
towards the
iron
train.
horse is a
Go to the
train.
train.
And past Big Jake.
Past Big Jake?
Is maybe that's the
Possibly
name
a
of the train
train.
itself.
I think that's what's your name? You're Dustin. You're very nice, Dustin. Thank you. Ooh. There's a train.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the train called, Susie?
Right, there's a train. It could be the Iron Horse, I suppose.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what we were
Yeah,
thinking.
that's what we think.
Do we want? Hello, howdy. Do they want it to be called? Don't run in that guy. The Reno. This is the Reno. The Reno. Does that help you know?
No.
I'm trying to find some more
Something
information.
to do, have you anything on the train?
Right, listen, you're doing
what
really
kind
well.
Of train is
Let's
it?
keep this going.
Okay, locomotive. Right. It's a really old-fashioned locomotive called Reno. It's number 119.
Yeah.
There's all logs in the top.
What is Reno? Reno's a gambling place
Yeah.
in Nevada.
Does
It's
it
kind of
mean
mini Las
anything?
Vegas.
Not sure yet, Susie. We're just trying to find
Right.
out what
What's
this
this Clinton-
Clinton's AG is.
Clinton's A. I know it's in brackets. Clinton's A. So Clinton. Clinton.
Is
Probably
it?
nothing.
Is
he was-
AG
Maybe
a symbol
was
for
he
something?
Yeah.
involved in maybe like
Might not be Bill Clinton.
No, but
maybe it's something to do with gunfighting or something. Maybe I
Well,
don't
there's
know.
lots of
What's
gunfighting
AG?
going on around us.
This AG's really. I'm not really
It's
sure what that
catching a
is.
cow. A cow.
Catching a
And
cow.
a clue. A cow. Shall I look for a cow?
Well, cow catchers, they put them on the
Yeah.
on the railway engines.
Yeah, maybe there's something
At
to
the
do
front
with
of the train.
Yeah, at the front of the train. The
Yes.
cow catcher.
Is
yeah,
there-
let's say something about a
Yes.
cow catcher.
Yes. Okay. What's the Clinton thing though?
We
I
don't
look
know, but
inside
go for the
this?
cow thing. Go for the cow catcher at the front of the train, if you can. I'm just going to
this
see
a
if there's
cow
anything
thing?
more.
Now we're running out of
Is
time.
this anything to do with cows?
Come on.
Are you looking for a cow catcher
This
at
is
the
the
front?
cow catcher.
Yeah, is the clue on there, Susie?
you.
It should be on there. Or the money.
Clinton's AG is catching a cow and a clue. If we get that,
AG.
we're down to the last minute.
What is
Symbol person.
Where is it?
Attorney. No.
Attorney.
Attorney General is an AG.
It's got to be an attorney
Thank
general.
you, the legal students.
Yeah,
Have
maybe
we jumped,
Attorney
we've jumped
General.
that, though, haven't we?
Clinton's Attorney General was
Is it catching? No idea what that is.
Janet Reno.
Okay,
Janet Reno. Oh, right, okay.
what was
That's fine. The
something
train was called the Reno. Look
Yes.
for the cow catcher, Susie, at the front of the train.
I'm
Reno.
looking.
Anything
Cow-
around the front of that train?
30 seconds.
What did
Come
you
on.
say?
You're running out of time.
Dad was
Catching
saying
a
about
cow.
this cow
Is there-
catcher, that it's like something at the front
Reno
of
is
the
catching a
train.
cow and a clue.
Um,
So the train is called Reno.
the train, it must
yeah.
be something on the train, Susie.
We really are up against it.
I'm at the cow catcher and I
Are you-
honestly cannot find
There's
anything.
nothing there.
No.
Catching a cow.
Oh, I've got it! I've got it! Big round of applause, everybody! Big round of applause for Liz and Claire. Thank you, Susie.
I think we made that
was
with
it?
seconds to spare.
It's right in here. It's very tricky to find, so well done. You did so well to catch up that time. And everybody here has had a ball. Very excited that you've won.
Thank you.
Thank you for all your help.
Now, I have the task of handing over an envelope here containing the cheque for £2,000. Who would like to receive that?
Liz can take it. Go on.
Thank you
Well
very
done,
much.
Liz. Well done, Claire. Thank you very much
Thank you
indeed
very
for being
much.
such good sports today. Thanks, of course, to you, Susie, out there in the deserts of Arizona. Join us next time for another Day in the Skies. For now, goodbye.
From all 2